Hello, hello. This is Yuri with Moving Sales Professionals and Let's Talk Moving podcast. And with me today, I have Laura Reich with Pinterest, 15 years with the company. So Laura today will tell us how movers can use Pinterest to attract organic traffic to them. So Laura, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Great. Thanks for joining me. So first of all, let's just kind of give a small synopsis or what is it that Pinterest does?
Most people think Pinterest is social media, and it's actually more considered like a search platform like Google, and you just have a visual aspect to it. So you can be found for different search terms, whether you are local or, worldwide. And in your case, it's going to be more local. And then they can find you online just like they would if they search Google or Yahoo or Bing or any of those type of search engine platforms.
Okay. So would you say that Pinterest can compete with those platforms or?
Yeah, they actually work in conjunction. So Pinterest is going to have more domain authority than your website or your social media profiles or anything like that. And so when you rank for specific keywords on Pinterest, you can also show up on the first page of Google for those pins and that content and that information. So it can work in conjunction with Google, but it can also help boost you in the searches on those profiles as well.
So let me ask you this. So if I'm a mover and I have, let's say I have it in front of me, where do I want to spend my advertising dollars? Whether I want to spend it, and it's, let's say we're not talking about conjunction, but let's say I'm looking at it, I'm looking Pinterest, I'm looking Google, I'm looking Yahoo.
Mhm.
Why should I spend my money on Pinterest?
So the difference between that, I really think, is going to be that Pinterest has individuals that are planners. So we know we're going to move before we're even, calling people and getting it all scheduled and all that. We're already thinking about it. We're already looking at real estate and things like that. And so they're going to be going to Pinterest to plan different situations that they're going to encounter during that move. And if you are going to be able to have your content or your services and business listed on that for the specific keywords that they're already searching, you're already past the stall of, do I need this? Because they're looking for it. And then you're more top of mind. When they then go to Google later, they may say, like, I need packers and movers. And they're going to be able to remember and find your pins in conjunction with what they had already saved or clicked through or anything like that. So it's going to be more for the beginning and middle of funnel than it is immediate right now, so that you can make sure that you have that sustainable growth over time and you don't have the ups and downs as if you were just listed on Google when they need you immediately.
And now for a word from our sponsors. If you're a moving business owner, you may have already heard of Moversville, an email marketing service that helps moving companies increase, repeat, and referral business. But have you heard of Moversville Connect? Moversville Connect is an incredible resource for all things moving. They feature an array of vendors and services that cater specifically to the moving industry. You can find companies that provide moving software, moving sales services, marketing services, moving equipment providers, and much, much more. Visit moversville.com today to learn more.
Interesting. Okay. And what's the cost of the service? Of course, everybody's going to want to know that.
Yeah, so to use Pinterest, it's free. So you can go
Interesting.
in, yeah, you can go in and create your own account on Pinterest and your own profile. Really, the biggest thing that I teach is making sure that you know what keywords to rank for. For your local services, you're going to put your location right next to the keyword that you're going to rank for. So there's different keywords like moving truck, moving boxes, professional movers, packers and movers. I mean, all of that is already on Pinterest. They have it under home maintenance, things like that. And so, as long as you are posting a graphic with your like keyword, like moving house packing or professional Dallas movers or professional Minnesota movers or whatever it is that you want, right? You can put your city, you can put your state. I'm in Minnesota, so that's why that came out. Then
Okay.
that will help. And so
State of
then,
hockey.
yes, the state of hockey. So then you
If
can
you haven't
break
listened to
down
too
to
much
that.
of my podcast, I'm a big hockey guy. So
Yes, we are here too. Yep. So I love it. My kids, I have three kids. Two of them are boys, one of them is a girl, and the two boys both played hockey. So
can you guess who our favorite goalie is?
no.
You should be able to. You're in Minnesota.
Oh, yes. See, now you're gonna throw me on the spot. I don't do names. My husband does all the names, and I just
Oh,
say, look
come
at them
on.
go.
Marc-Andre Fleury.
Oh,
Ay,
yes.
ay, 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 ay.
There we go. See, now you just lost points. I'm sorry.
I'm a Pittsburgh guy, so
I love it. But yeah, so just making sure that you have like moving company, I mean, Pittsburgh, moving company, Minnesota, moving company, whatever, and use those keywords, then you're going to be found in those searches alongside of whatever you put up there. So it could be your service page, it could be if you have social media posts, your blog posts, things like that. Now, the pricing comes in when you have someone like me and you're hiring me to help coach you or do it for you.
so basically, so Pinterest has, let's call it guides like yourself that would guide the moving company through the process of making sure that their profile or their page or their company is aligned correctly with all the searches, the keywords, and everything else through the Pinterest specifically. Am I understanding
Yep.
that correctly?
Yep. And so if you have, so there's two different sides of it. Pinterest has their own agents that will help you with ads and things like that if you want to do ads. And then if you go online, you can search Pinterest management services or Pinterest specialists. And there's going to be individuals like me out there who will help coach you or do it for you in regards to organic and ads. And
Okay.
so I have Pinterest reps that I work with directly, but I also have my own agency where I will do the management for companies so that they can be hands off and just have the leads come inbound to them.
Does your company need more creative marketing and ad campaigns to improve traffic and organic leads? Well, Moving Sales Professionals has a solution for you. We have partnered with social media marketing agency that has over 300 million views on their ads and videos across social media, and they have generated over $35 million for their clients over the last 10 years alone. Their services include content creation, social media ads, pay-per-click campaigns, website and funnel development, Google Ads, email marketing campaigns, lead generation, and much, much more. For limited time only, they have discounted rates for their services. Sign up for a free consultation call with us via our Calendly link on our website or below this video.
Okay. And how much does something like that run?
So coaching, I have pricing packages where I do everything from $197 a month to do coaching for you, all the way up to it's $3,500 to do content and organic and ads and things like that, the whole gamut. So
Interesting. Okay. And then that's a
yeah,
monthly, I'm assuming, payment or okay.
yep, yep.
Okay. So something that companies to look at. So obviously, guys, we talk a lot about on this podcast about making sure that you drive organic traffic. It's definitely more about that than leads these days, especially with leads quality being as low as they have been.
Right.
So we definitely want to go that route. So here's another option for you guys to check out. Check out Pinterest. That once again, you can create your own profile. And then if you want to get more serious in terms of ad spend or having somebody like Laura uh, control your package and do everything for you so that the leads are coming in. It's obviously an option and something that all of you can check out. So we're going to make sure we're going to have all the links and ads and everything for Pinterest. So whatever Laura sends us that we can use for that in that regard, we will make sure that we put that you guys can click on this podcast. And of course, like, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I can't say that enough. Only 60% of the people watching this podcast, unfortunately, are not subscribers. So please subscribe. We need that all the help that we can get. So Laura, in your experience now, and I don't know how many movers you worked with that have been using this service, but honestly, have you seen for the movers that have been using Pinterest, have they commented or have they contacted you to let you know that there was a spike? Were they getting what they were looking for? How was that working out for them?
Yeah, so definitely a spike in traffic for individuals. It really depends on the end goal that they had set. So each person is going to be different, right? So if they're looking for more visibility, then that is a specific goal. If they're looking for leads or trying to generate more high quality leads, things like that. But there definitely is movement. The thing that I will say is even if you don't have a profile, go set that up right now. Make sure that you have the keywords in there because that can help even if you're not consistent on the platform. If you do become consistent on the platform, my suggestion is give it at least 4 months of, a couple pins a week, maybe a pin a day, things like that. You can schedule in advance and be done for the whole month in an hour. But the consistency over a 4 month period, you will start to see that spike, whether it's more visibility, the organic traffic, more calls to your service, things like that, definitely will come through.
So guys, please check it out. Once again, yet another way for you to get noticed. So obviously, the more organic traffic we get, the better quality leads we get. We want people to call us. We want people to reach out because those are the best leads they are, the ones that are calling you, obviously, versus you trying to slave and call them over and over and over again and beating up those leads that are frankly already beat up for a lot of lead providers. So that sounds like a great option. Laura, once again, thank you very much for joining us. And guys, like I always say, the world moves on its own, so let the professionals move yours for you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll talk again soon.